All right, what's going on, everybody? I want to go over for the last trip. Right now, I'm on to Florida, but let me tell you how I got there. On the last California trip, I said I had a back call. Well, I ran into some bad luck, I reckon. I did head 4.5 hours down there to it, down there in San Diego. When I got down there, it's a wrecked camper that was kind of tore apart and, to me, not very suitable for the road. But I got them to take some parts off. But as I was inspecting the rest of the camper out, I went down up to the front and seen it wasn't fifth wheel. It was a gooseneck. You had to have the special adapters and everything that I don't have. So I had to call Indiana and say, I can't take this camper. So I waited. I did head 4.5 hours. Had to wait overnight. I had to wait till 11 o'clock the next day before I could even see it. And so I waited, pretty much wasted a day, and they had 4.5 hours. So I wasted fuel. Indiana's, all they did was took it off of me, put it back on the board, change it from a fifth wheel to a gooseneck, and for somebody else to get. So that kind of sucked. I wasted time and a lot of money, a lot of fuel. So aggravated, I was headed back toward Indiana, and I was on the low board, and then I got a $1.45. That's right, y'all. I know it. Big time money. $1.45 Florida. Right now, rates are down and it stinks. But I needed to get back toward the home anyway. And I got tired of sitting up there waiting on another California or something else that paid more money. And, excuse me, right now our Californians, what I've been seeing is paying like $1.76. Fuel is going down a little bit here and there on our discounts. Kind of helps out a lot, but it does not help out nowhere near it was when I first started. Fuel was $2 and something a gallon, a low two, and rates were 201, 204, and 211. 214. I bought them for 219. So you was making a lot of money when I first got into this. Right now there's not a whole lot of money in it. Am I still making a little bit of money? I'm making a little bit of money, but by the time you add up the tires, the oil changes, the fuel, breakdowns, taxes, and all that stuff, is it really worth it? That's a very good question, and the only person who can answer that question is you. Okay, now there's some, I made 2 videos on the rules and regulations of, the rules change of 2023 of January for California. But I'm hearing, now I don't go to Canada, but I do know people that do go to Canada, and I'm hearing there's some new rule change that a lot of people don't know about. Even Indiana Transport Company, I know somebody that went and talked to them, didn't even know about it. But I talked to another guy, their company went in there and talked to them, and they did. But it all comes back on the driver, so that's why I'm going to tell you about it. Just in case your company or nobody else has mentioned anything to you. Number one, now you have to have an actual ELD before you go into California. I mean, not California, sorry. Canada is what I'm understanding. So if you get caught, what I'm hearing, it's a $250 fine, and it is on you, not the company. So I do not know if they can get you for anything else. Does that fine lead up to a bigger fine? Does it show to maybe supposed to have IFA or whatever? Whatever may go down the line, I don't know. Because I don't go that way, but I'm wanting at least the ones that do go that way. If you watch this video, check into it for you and all your friends that go up that way, because they're saying it's not going on your driving record. Well, you still got to pay the $250. Are they going to impound your truck? These are questions that RV Transport, Hot Shot, anybody that's going up that way that delivers need to know, because $250 now is a lot of money. You could buy a loaf of bread with that. Maybe a gallon of milk. I don't know. Things keep going up. maybe just a loaf of bread. But that is, even though if it don't go on your record, you're still losing out on money. You got to know what else. I mean, are they going to impound the truck? All right. If they impound a truck, well, that's a lot more money and time. So is it worth trying to get caught? If you don't get caught, great. Then you don't have to worry about it. But if you do get caught, then what else is going to happen? So I would check, do some more information. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I'm wanting to throw this out there. Just ring everybody's ear so that way you can find out your own information about it. But I'm gonna deliver this Florida load in the morning, and then get back on the load board and see if I can't find a longer load. Loads right now on the load board is still not great. Is it a good time to get an RV transport right now? Right now, no. It's January. The loads still not come back yet. The loads rates are down. And fuel is so flip-floppy right now. Depends on where you go, you don't know what you're gonna do. I mean, I bought fuel in Missouri for $3.29, but that can change tomorrow and jump up to $4.80. That's the way it's been going. It's been up and down, up and down. There was a whole lot more money in this when I first got started. There was a whole lot more loads in this when I first got started. Do I think it's going to come back? I don't know. Just being honest. I mean, I think it's going to come back some, but do I ever think it's going to come back like it was? I don't think so. Because right now the interest rates and everything are just too high. Who wants to go and spend extra more money on a camper? It don't make no sense. So, the interest rates being high and the manufacturers still holding on to the 2022s, that I hear they're supposed to come back around January the 15th is what someone told me. I don't know that to be a fact, to start working on campers again. But if you go by their yards and look, there's 2022s everywhere out there. So they're not wanting to make 2023s to try to sell. And if they did make a bunch, people don't want to go out and spend it because of all the interest rates. Interest rates are up and everything else. So, and people are out that don't have like a fuel discount and they're having to pay what's at the pump. When you go to California and stuff, people who live out stuff out there, whenever I was out there, you're looking at $5 and something, $6 a gallon. I did see some 625s out there, and 580s a lot. 585 was the biggest one. As far as a lot of areas with like pretty much their price 585. So I don't know where RV transport is going. So I don't know if it's going to die out. There's a lot of stuff. Some companies being bought up right now. Loads are not there. But for the few years that were busy because of COVID, everybody's made a lot of money off of it. And now, are we actually seeing what's going to happen? Are they going to chop the money out of it for the drivers to where they can still put the money in their pocket, but we're not putting it in ours? Something's going to change pretty quick in it. They're losing a lot of people, a lot of good drivers. People just can't afford to ride around just to be able to put fuel in their trucks, because breakdowns are expensive, food's expensive, everything's expensive. So, if you're interested in getting RV transport, in my opinion, right now, I wouldn't do it. I don't care if they open up January 15th, they're like, we're hiring. I wouldn't do it right now. Everybody's still fighting for loads, and the loads are down. You're not going to make the money that I was whenever I first started. I'm not making it nowhere near it. And I just want to be honest and fair with everybody out there that's wanting to get in this, because I do enjoy it. I do like traveling around and getting to see different places and doing videos on them and stuff I ain't got to see before. I mean, I really do enjoy it. So I hope it comes back. I hope it picks up exactly the way it's supposed to. But I don't know. That's the question and question everybody's asking and answer everybody wants that nobody really knows what's going on. Some people now are saying February and March. So will it pick up? I hope so. But for especially all the ones out there that already retired or trying to get in this and to want to be able to come out and to be able to enjoy, travel the world and actually get paid for it a little bit. That because it's a great opportunity and a great job to be able to do that, to be able to go see Mount Rushmore, the Grand Canyon, all the places like that. Because I think everybody, especially Mount Rushmore, needs to go see, and the Grand Canyon at least once. I've seen it once, and I want to go back and see it again because it's really amazing to be able to see that in person. But I guess we're going to get ready to head to Florida. I didn't do nothing on this trip because I was aggravated because of all the crap that has already happened leading up to this trip. But maybe we'll get this one off and then we'll be able to start another one whenever I get ready to pick another load and leave back out. All right, y'all. I guess I'm fixing to end this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. A little bit of information in there. I made several videos, especially what happened in California, but I had to delete them. Something that I was too aggravated. I shouldn't be making videos. But this to warn everybody, that is part of RV transport. It's part of trucking. It's happened to me with trucking, RV transport, and it's going to happen. So bad stuff like that is going to happen. You're going to lose money and time. Just know getting into this. If you've never been involved in any kind of trucking, something bad like that is going to happen, and it's going to cost you money, and you're going to have to eat it. It's just the way it is. But y'all be careful. Y'all be safe out there, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Anything y'all want me to do videos on. If y'all go to restaurants, because I'm going to start veering out doing like restaurants, different places and stuff. I've got a bunch of different places I'm wanting to go do some videos on. Hopefully y'all be interested in. But if y'all know anything out in a hole in the wall, something special, something don't get a lot of attention, it's not advertised a lot, put it down in the comments, and I'll try to have my handy dandy notebook. Got my handy dandy hat. I'll get my handy dandy pen somewhere, and I'm gonna try to write these down. If I get in them areas, I'm gonna try to do videos on them. Y'all be careful. Y'all be safe out there. Thank all y'all for watching my videos. See y'all on the next one.